nothing more than a scumbag that's out to scam others to give him money. He's begging.
Deep inside you.
Yes, you.
There are two wolves. One wolf is a dang dirty detractor. Yep. And then the other one, the other wolf, is a sissy. Effing normie fig leaf. Okay? But for me, I have inside me. I got two pigs. One of the pigs, it's actually one of the worst video game playing pigs on the internet and an evil e-bagger. The other pig somehow is successful. And he's like, you know, the pig king. Figured that one out. And he's got like a horse, a million sheep, fucking piggies, probably like 4 or 5 fucking retardedly stupid, gullible, human-shaped wheelchairs, symbols. And you know, burning their free monthly fucking retard bucks, paying for companionship from this prostitute pig. Wait, what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I got distracted. What was I talking about? Whatever. All right, so anyway, let's see here. I got a $1 tip from someone named Gouty Fat Butt, and he asked the following question. What are the top 10 worst things you did in the year 2020? Wow, I'm glad you asked. In reality.
Number 10, the 50-bit bitch. Unsurprisingly, DSP, unironically, loved the game made for children about Muppets eating food.
Yes, I'll say that again. Bug Snacks is legitimately one of the best games of 2020. Ninstar Rune cheered and he said, the game's maybe trying to ape Undertale, has a lot of similar shit like a cutesy, quirky game having body horror and inclusive characters. Here, there, I read it. Now shut the fuck up. Oh man, look. Nice. Yeah, look.
Is it over? Please say it's over. My heart can't take much more of this.
No time for an encore, Gramble dear. We better boogie.
Ninstar Rune, I'm just not gonna respond to you anymore because you're trying to make an exciting finale of a game all about you. What the fuck, dude? Just grow the fuck up. Seriously, I mean it. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut up. You're stupid. Okay.
Come on now. Get your varmints.
It's no use, Whammy. Must have learned a few things since the Stone Age.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Okay. Hold on a second. I mean it too. Hold on. Sorry, I mean to hit that. Since people are intent on ruining the playthrough, because this is what they're trying to do, you can all get the fuck out now. Wah. Shut the fuck up. The stream's not about you. Now you got other people, why would you talk to him like that? No, you're out of here. Enough is enough. All I want to do is enjoy the end of the game and beg for money. That's it. And if you're going to act like that, then just don't come back. And I mean it. Every one of them in there that are acting like that, just don't come back.
Guess what they all paid to be allowed back?
Never come back. And I mean that. Don't ever ask to come back. I unbanned that person and I unbanned the other people because you're not the kind of person I want watching my streams. And I don't need your cheers to fucking survive. Thanks for the money, dummies. I can make do without Ninstar Rune being a 50-bit bitch.
Raise your hands in the air.
50 bitch here. 50 bitch there. 50-bit bitch.
Raise your hands in the air.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Oh, now let's make it over dramatic and make it look like Phil's the villain. No, you're the fucking piece of shit. I knew it all along. I'm just nice.
Okay.
Couple quick shout outs. Ninstar Rune has cheered and said, since we're no longer along to make fun of people, will you stop the 50-bit bitch meme? That's not a meme that I created.
Bruh!
That's just a statement that I made one night, and then people decided they wanted to make a meme out of it.
He literally said he made the meme.
I made a funny meme. I said, oh, you're a 50-bit bitch. We'll use the meme. I don't care. I made it up. The 50-bit bitch meme. 50-bit bitch. And they certainly should not have threatened me the way that they did.
Look at what the sniveling bitch considers a threat.
Phil, you seem annoyed whenever I cheer. Would you prefer I no longer contribute so you don't have to read my cheers?
I guess I just shouldn't ever contribute ever again, man, because you're not acknowledging my cheers. It's, you know, basically complaining and saying I'm being disrespectful to him. I'm not going to put up with this. Number one, I'm not going to be threatened on my own stream.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening. You'll never contribute again.
The 50-bit bitch meme is a sort of microcosm of the relationships DSP forms with his audience. It's a cult-like community where leaving is treated like a threat. One last observation. Remember this. See if you can spot the magic word. That's right. DSP has a giant fetish for apologies. He demands them from others and gets angry whenever they're expected of him. Totally not a cult!
I'd like to go on record as being opposed to the use of violence for purposes of conflict resolution. However...
Whoa, you blocked into that.
Number 9, bullshit game reviews.
You guys love my reviews because I give you maximum truth and minimum bullshit.
And now, some clips that have, to put it mildly, not aged well.
Am I looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077? I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm excited to see how it turns out, for sure. The game's gonna get insane amounts of hype just because it's made by CD Projekt Red. And you know what? That may put an undue amount of pressure on them. But we'll see what happens. But I am looking forward to it, being that I did really like Witcher 3. Thought it was one of the best games of that year. The game's fun, but the combat's fucking sucks. To close off the show, it's a presentation of Cyberpunk 2077 with what seems to be fun cutscenes, new characters, maybe even a little bit of gameplay element shown off here on this trailer. I really don't have much to say about it, only it looked really good to me. CD Projekt Red really bought my loyalty with Witcher 3, which in my opinion was one of the best games of a few years ago, if not the best game that year. Oh god. Oh no, I hate this menu. It doesn't even work. Look how slow it is. I can't move. What the fuck? So thumbs up to this. I can't wait for Cyberpunk. Third out of the third, so how do I feel about Cyberpunk being a first-person only game? I don't know. I don't really care. Yeah, you know, they showed a little bit. They haven't shown too much yet, though. I don't jump the gun on stuff like that. I was happy to just learn a little bit. Cyberpunk 2077. Finally, we get a delicious dose of information about the game. We all know that CD Projekt Red is one of the best game devs currently out there, especially with the quality product they put out with Witcher 3. I hate this inventory menu. God damn it. I didn't want to do this. I hate this menu system. I always have and I always will. It's too complicated. Some people had some negative things to say about the game because the game primarily is played from the first person. I don't really care. Quite frankly, I think I would much rather see CD Projekt Red make a game that's different than the Witcher series than just say, oh, it's sci-fi future, but it's the same game. It's third person and you got combat that's, you know, I want to see something different. So I'm actually pleased that Cyberpunk looks like it's going to be a completely different style of game. I can't wait to see more and more information about this game as the development progresses, but Cyberpunk looks great, okay? I think we already, from what we had seen previously, looked really good, but the addition of Keanu Reeves to the cast of the game, I think, is a positive.
You know that thing that people do, it's called uptalk?
Yes.
There's a way that they talk.
Yeah.
Keanu is very popular right now because of the John Wick series.
Uptalk is
their
a
thing.
Recognizable way of talking.
I'm so impressed with the fans, and I was excited because I could actually feel their energy on stage, and I didn't expect that.
I'm going to agree with everything that is in like the zeitgeist.
He's now like pumped to be a part of the game.
It was weird the way she was talking.
We already knew Cyberpunk was going to be good, but now it's just something additional added into it.
I felt like we were in a sketch.
But Cyberpunk, I think we already knew was going to be a good game, and now the fact that Keanu is apparently going to be a ginormous character in said game, I think that's cool. Cyberpunk, I'm sure, is going to be a great game. Witcher 3, I think, was one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my life. I hate this combat. I hated it the whole fucking game, and I still hate it in the DLC. I'm bored to tears of this combat. It's raining for the first time in the game. It's raining. And I hate to say it, but it doesn't look very realistic. I mean, I hate to say it. This is not fun. This is boring. It sucks, so I love the story, but every time there's a combat scene, I'm fucking bored. So, yeah, I hope Cyberpunk's good. Outside of, like, God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2...
You know, where everything has a question mark at the end of it? With an upward inflection?
Can you name, like, a single game recently that we've played that had a really, like, outstanding story? Yeah, of course. Cyberpunk's probably going to be great. Am I excited for Cyberpunk 2077? Yes, I am.
Then suddenly, sometime between October 7th and November 9th, his anticipation for the game took a toxic nosedive.
Richard Link asked, do I think Cyberpunk will be better than this game? I don't know. I don't really know. Like, Cyberpunk seems like it would be good being it's the makers of The Witcher. At the same time, the trailers haven't really impressed me. Like, the trailers are more about, like, talking fucking F-word this, F-word that and stuff. It's like, I hope that's not, like, over the top, like, oh, gotta be angsty and edgy. Because Witcher wasn't like that, you know?
Right.
I'm hoping that it's going to be better than that, but I guess we'll see. I'll be honest, the things that I've seen of it aren't impressing me. What I mean by that is like The Witcher 3, I really liked because it was this cool open world fantasy thing. I like that. I like that kind of lure. Cyberpunk is kind of futuristic. It's like, nah, I don't know if it's going to be as good. I think fantasy might actually be better for that kind of a game than, say, an open world city of the future.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
I want to see something different, so I'm actually pleased that Cyberpunk looks like it's going to be a completely different style of game. In addition, the trailers didn't impress me because literally every 5 seconds it's like, fucking shit, fuck, shit, ass, fuck, 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 fuck. And I'm like, who wrote this?
V-Man,
cocksucker.
you made it. You
fucking
up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the big ass fucking thick burger with bacon.
You got the chip? Oh, come on, man.
Gross as shit. Go clean your gross ass fucking face. Oh shit, shot my ass. God damn, I should've just stayed in there. Fuck shit, ass, fuck, 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 fuck.
Go! Destination confirmed.
Fuck my ass. That's what I'm talking about right there. Fucking suck my shit. Eat my fucking ass.
Oh shit.
God fucking damn it, fucking shit fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Ass fucking balls dick. Like, did the AVGN write the writing for this game? Like, if every word out of their name is gonna be swearing like a fucking sailor, I don't think it's gonna be great, you know? It kind of harkens back to my early days when I was a content creator. I used to swear for shock value.
I still do, but I used to too.
Fuck, fuck, shit, dick, ass, fuck, titty, titty, fuck, fuck. When you watch the trailer for Cyberpunk, that's all it is.
Wait the fuck up.
Big leaf.
We have a
titty to fuck. Bitch. What are they doing? What are they doing with this game? You had Witcher 3, which was the perfect balance of everything. Baloney tits. That's what I call on it. Big, saggy baloney tits. Alright, so I'm going to be honest with everyone. I am pretty disappointed right now with the side content of Witcher 3. So I'm going to, at this point, ignore any of the question marks. But I'm probably not going to be doing every monster hunt mission anymore. Because I don't think they're really helping me at this point. You know what I mean? And everyone agrees that game was a masterpiece. I said it a million times, I'll say it again. The combat engine of this game sucks. Combat is seriously the worst part of this game. I dodged and still got hit. The dodge is terrible. The freaking thing's terrible. The combat is terrible. The dodge is like worthless. You're jumping into the walls and shit. Couldn't see. Terrible camera. And the camera's terrible too. Because the game's a fucking stupid, shitty combat engine. It doesn't work. The combat engine is terrible, dude. The camera completely fucked up, and the game treats it like it's my fault. The problem is the camera angles suck, the dodging mechanic isn't reliable, and sometimes the game just does whatever the fuck it wants. Fuck this. This is garbage. This is fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. This is fucking trash, dude. Work. Oh my, fuck this game. I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck this piece of shit. Masterpiece. What are they, fucking retarded? Where is the journal? The game doesn't tell you where the journal is, so how am I supposed to read it? Why the hell can't I make the text bigger? Dude, it's ridiculous. Look how small that is. What the fuck are you doing with Cyberpunk? Why are you making it such a ridiculous, immature... Oh, wait a minute, honey, why'd you put clothes on? Take that back off, hold on. Game with a crazy... Are they going for shock factor? Oh, look, someone's going out for a swing. Immature. And of course, he has 2 of those cards, so it doubles the value. What a cocksucker.
2 for me also, you cocksuckers! What, too much?
What a cocksucker. You had Witcher 3, which was the perfect balance of everything. Are you fucking stupid? The game is not perfect. Far from it.
Now, you...
Wait a minute, don't do that. Oh! Oh, well, maybe if they hear that we had mocap sex scenes in a video game, people will play it. Like, no. Actually, that turns me off. Oh, he's gonna kiss the Smurf. Take your top off.
Just tell me what to do.
Oh, yes. Smurfette. Oh, yeah. Alien butt.
That was incredible, Shepard.
Let's go again.
Ready for round 2?
I don't want to see this fucking mocap sex scenes in a fucking video game. That's right, baby. Come on.
Wait.
No. No waiting.
I need to think about this.
Yes means no. Wait, no means yes. No. Actually, that turns me off. Fuck. I just want to play a game and have fun, you know.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
So, I don't know. Like I said, the more I'm hearing about this stupid shit, the more it's actually turning me off to playing the game. I don't jump the gun on stuff like that. I was happy to just learn a little bit. I was hoping it was going to be a game like Witcher, only with a modernized cyberpunk setting. It doesn't seem like it's going to be. I want to see something different. CD Projekt Red, a very good game developer. I'm not going to shit talk them at all. What are they, fucking retarded? Like they turned their game into Grand Theft Auto in the future. Grand Theft Auto 5, overall, the complete package, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Near perfection. This game's GTA. CM Fool to me another $2 tip. He says Cyberpunk is more like Skyrim and Fallout than GTA. I think it's what everyone expected. This game's GTA. Like they turned their game into Grand Theft Auto in the future. Fuck this, fuck that, F.
Fuck off. Listen here, lord ass. Kiss my ass.
When the trailer for the game is fuck, shit, ass, dick, fuck, and ultra violence, I'm like, that's not even what Witcher was like.
What a prick.
I gotta swear every 5 seconds. We got sexual content every 10 seconds. It turns me off. Alright. Oh, nice ass. Alright, time for jumping jacks. Oh yeah, baby. You're gonna take all them clothes off on me. And I'll pour that shit right down your front, baby. Come on. Do it for daddy. You know? Witcher wasn't like that. Witcher had adult content, but it wasn't like constant. I trust CD Projekt Red to make a good game after Witcher. What the fuck happened? It glitched! The game glitched! The game glitched! What the fuck? This game is pissing me off today. Another game-breaking fucking bug? Are you fucking serious? Basically, I want The Witcher 3, but I want that with guns, and I want that in a futuristic sci-fi setting. I want to see something different. You can make a giant flaming penis come off your crotch, or big honking knockers, and it's like, what child fucking made this game?
Oh, shit, it's coming right for us!
Oh no! Oh! Oh my god! I don't care about that shit. I just want a good game that will get a lot of views so I can beg for tips. Oh, you can make a giant penis. Like, yeah, because I'm fucking, 12 years old. Someone specifically asked to make a giant stone penis. What do you think? It's quite large, that's for sure. I had no idea it was going to look like this. And there's an aerial view of the penis. There it is. An aerial view. You can make a giant penis. And I care about that shit still, apparently. I swear, it just seems like every time I hear about Cyberpunk, it's for all the wrong reasons. It's our fault. No, that's your fault. You. Ridiculous, over-the-top, sexualized crap. Like, I don't care about that. Oh yeah, unzipping. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's hilarious because you see the reactions on Twitter. Can't wait to make a giant sausage, man. I can't stop laughing. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have giant cojones the size of grapefruits. I can't stop laughing. What the fuck? You're buying the game for that? Like, are you an idiot? The answer is yeah. He had to dodge his dad's balls. If you're buying the game for that, you're a fucking idiot. I can't believe they did it. This is out of control. Obviously, the game devs have basically tried to cater to the lowest common denominator of gamer. I'm gonna make it so that the person has no right leg, but actually uses their cyber genitals as like the leg, so they hobble around on a cyber dick. And I'll be honest, I'm actually a hard person to make laugh. I can't believe they just did that. And then all the PR campaign that we've seen is like, fuck this, fuck that, fuckity, fuck, and sex and drugs. Editing the genitalia in Cyberpunk is the last fucking thing I'm thinking about. That's what like a 4-year-old thinks about. I can't wait till we get to the dick mechanics. Then I could have my dick, curved slightly to the left and a huge honking schlong like my real one. There you go. Oh, I can't wait to make big dicks on my character, man. You're a fucking idiot. Uh-oh, he's got a big dick. Johnson. Big Dick Johnson. Oh, fucking shitty dicks! Accept her gift. Sure. I'll accept. I'll open wide. Close my eyes, open my mouth. Give me the gift. Nice big dick. Nice big dick in the face.
It's better if I draw you a map.
Draw her a map. He draws her a fucking big dick with tons of like fucking ball hairs. I I see thousands of fans in the crowd doing helicopter dick spins right now. I can't believe it. MVG Stuff Cheers says, can chat vote on the size of your character's genitals? No. That's stupid. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Papa Vera! No! Not him! Ah!
And so on, you get the picture. Suffice to say, DSP quickly and then characteristically lit Cyberpunk 2077 up as a beacon of immorality, in a naked attempt to rebrand himself as a mature, enlightened voice of reason. In other words, he never gave it a chance.
Sexuality is not a bad thing. Sexuality is a core part of the human experience. Stupid. Oh.
Get it off my fucking hard drive! My God!
Oh God, I don't do this. This is stupid. Humans need to be attracted to each other to have sex and reproduce and keep the race going. I don't want to see any fucking nudity here. Stupid scene. It's a natural thing. There's nothing wrong with sexuality at all. I'm not looking. I don't want to see it. It's stupid. They had to put a gratuitous sex scene in the fucking game. Dumb.
Will you stay?
Oh, gee, what a difficult decision. Will I have sex with the god of sex? Let's think about this for a second and the horrible repercussions. Yes. Let's do it, baby. I'm paying no attention. I'm reading the stream chat. Paying no attention at all. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. We're totally gay. Stupid scene. This is probably Keanu demanded this. Keanu demanded this as part of his contract that he'd be in this scene. You're gay!
Yeah. As expected, the playthrough was a bigger dumpster fire than the game itself. To summarize, DSP complained the whole time, cried bug, even when one didn't happen. Left all major side quests unfinished. Failed to understand major themes and messages. Romanced nobody. His equipment sucked. He cheated. Using melee weapons in boxing matches. Got the worst ending. DSP was eager to jump on any negative bandwagon, especially with this game and The Last of Us 2. One is a good game with graphical flaws, while the other is a well-produced game with flawed writing. DSP's ever-shifting rants about unspecified agendas and his inability to understand characters and their motivations makes summarizing his views as easy as nailing Jello to the wall.
Absolutely, having Abby being a mainstream lesbian with a lesbian plot line. For example, having Ellie be a lesbian in the game and being the main character. Having Abby be the other main character, and obviously a lot of people speculate Abby is a transgender person, okay? Last of Us 2 is a rarity where the main character is a lesbian, where there is, I believe, a possible transgender person who's a main character in the plot, and they feel that just because of that, that the game is, like, infallible. I'm sorry, it's not. Having a transgender character in the game, that 1,000,000% is why some journalists kiss this ass. There's no denying it. Most of these games journalists are very, very liberal. And to see that, it's like, oh my God, it's such a major positive. Like, why? I'm happy it has representation. Why does it matter? Why do those things matter? Is it good that that's in there? Yes. I like that. I like that there is inclusion. I like that there's representation. Why does this matter at all? It shouldn't. It's good that it's able to have that. It shouldn't have any bearing on how anyone thinks a game is. It's like, wait a minute. What does that say about your game? You're not even saying your game is good. You're only promoting it because it has something that's these characters in it that don't get good representation in other games. But that's not necessarily good. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a reason to play it. And so you're advertising it as that is in my opinion, a weakness. It's being very fucking selfish is what it was. Egotistical and fucking selfish. Forget about everyone else who worked on this game when I was to go through all this shit because of what I did. Instead, just fucking, brush it off. Neil Druckmann missed the point of playing video games because apparently he's such a pampered baby. He thinks that when you play a game, you should actually have torture and pain when you're playing a video game. No! We play video games to escape the stress, torture, and pain of our real lives and have fun. This isn't fun anymore. It's confusing as fuck. This isn't fun at all. This isn't fun to do at all. I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't fun. This isn't fun. This isn't fun at all. These hidden boos are terrible. The Last of Us 2 is the absence of fun. It's actually a game that makes you feel like shit if you liked the first game. And Druckmann completely fails on any level to develop and deliver a fun experience. Because he's a pampered asshole, which is ironic coming from me, who apparently needed to be tortured while playing video games and missed the point of them. The story makes you feel like shit. So then why is the game good? Oh, because of this fucking liberal agenda I'm pushing. Oh, good. No! Listen, I'm all for representation. And admittedly, in video games, in you know, media, pop culture, there's, you know, a lack of representation of certain groups. 1,000,000% I will agree with you. Grow the fuck up. Stop pushing agendas and be honest. 2020, you can't say gay as an insult anymore. You need to stop with that shit. We're gay, we are so gay. Tony Uchi says, so it's Transgender Awareness Week, big ups to anyone who has come out or still in the closet. Wait, are you talking about? Transgender? What are you talking? Wait a minute. Transgender, you're not in the closet. That's if you're gay and you're not telling someone you're gay. If you're transgender, you're not in the closet, are you? I don't know. This dude is so gay for the main character. By the way, the hilarious part was the idiot actually had his picture as his avatar here on Twitch. He's an overweight, disgusting looking guy with a blue dyed beard. He's a complete fucking idiot. My Twitch account, DarkSidePhil, is suspended for 72 hours. I'm in the wrong here. I did something wrong. All right?
I am a cop. But I digress. Long story short, DSP called this maturing when it is nothing more than couch submission. The only thing he had going for him, authenticity, has been virtually sold out. Occasionally his true nature shows, and this will always terrify him.
Look out, there's a black woman coming! Ah!
Despite all his hatred of mainstream games journalism, DSP's reviews have become even more confused, compromised, biased, and worthless than theirs are. You may deposit them into the trash, where they belong, if you haven't already.
I'm hungry. Send me money for dinner. Work for it, cocksucker.
Number 8, Rage Quits.
My big negative of the last time I played Demon's Souls was that the servers had been fucked. The big boss, which is the old monk boss, I couldn't fight a human. Which is the whole point of the boss fight. I couldn't fight a human because it wouldn't work anymore.
To give a little backstory, the old monk has been a thorn in DSP's side since 2013, when he rage quit in the original Demon's Souls.
Alright, let's go fight this guy. Alright, so it's gonna summon an invader to fight me. Look at this fucking guy. Oh my god. God damn it. This is fucking dumb. Complete idiocy. This is dumb. I'm gonna have to unplug my PlayStation. What the fuck? This is so dumb. From software! From software! Fuck this. Watch this. You fucking loser. Now watch this. Fuck that.
By the time Demon's Souls was remade, DSP vs. the old monk was a rematch 7 years in the making. He sounded ready, at least at first.
And I've told everyone today on the stream, I'm going to give an honest try to beat this boss. And we're going to hope that I can. I don't know if it's guaranteed if I will or not. Alright, let's see how this guy fights. Ready?
Hey, come on.
Scraping spear! I recognize it.
Yay!
What? I can't even do anything. Every time I press the button, I get backstabbed. Seriously.
Wait.
Yeah, it's so broken. They just keep getting backstabs when they're not behind me. The game sucks. The PvP is still just as bad as it ever was. They never fucking fixed it to work. This is the most stupid, broken, pointless shit. That's why this boss is basically the ultimate troll part of this game, you know? Why? Dude, it's so laggy. It's so laggy they get a backstab from that. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit out. I'm seriously just gonna quit out. There's no point in doing this fight any longer.
Nice fight.
What? In the middle of a roll through them, they get a backstab. Alright, I give up. Two naked people duking it out.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you.
DSP was so butthurt by this defeat, it sapped all his interest in winning against the old monk boss fairly.
But I'm gonna really concretely try to kill the old monk boss today.
Hey, I doubt it.
So this will be interesting to see who this is gonna be and how they're gonna fight me. This is the He quit! He quit out. He quit out. So that's it now. Actually now, it's AI, because he quit out. Yeah, for some reason, the guy who I'm supposed to fight leaves. What do you want me to do? What exactly do you want me to do? I didn't make the game, I only play the game. Now fuck this.
Thousands of tears later.
Fuck the stupid broken parts of this game. Dumb shit. I would have fought a human, but the game fucked up. So what do you want me to do? Here's what you do. Write FromSoft and write Bluepoint, and you say, why you guys suck so bad that you didn't fix the old monk boss fight? There you go. Okay. Everyone's just spamming boo. Yeah, if you don't like that, oh well, it's your own opinion, but I don't give two fucks. Why am I toxic?
5 minutes later.
Alright guys, please stop spamming boo now. I'll let you do it for about 5 minutes. Please stop now. I'm gonna give an honest try.
Bullshit! That was easily one of his most shameless rage quits ever, considering the build-up. There were 2 more lucky ones, worth a quick mention.
Everyone, welcome back to Streets of Rage 2. Many months have passed. It's now February 2020. I've been just craving to get back to Streets of Rage 2.
5 minutes later.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my fucking god. This game is ridiculous. I've been just craving to get back to Streets of Rage 2. Wow. 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 I don't think I can beat this. I don't think so, man. I don't think I can beat this. It's too hard. Fuck this. This is fucking annoying as shit, dude. Well, I'm done, guys. There's no way I can beat that. I tried my best to beat Streets of Rage 2. Sadly, I failed. If I had someone here with me playing, probably I'd be able to beat it, but it sucks, right?
One is the loneliest number.
This makes no fucking sense at all.
The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, a unique game to say the least. What started as a nomination for a Rage Marathon turned into a full-blown playthrough, but with a very lofty gimmick.
The chill Morrowind playthrough begins now. Okay, everybody? Right now. Just to forewarn everyone, the way this playthrough is working, it's not a legit playthrough. I'm saying that up front. This is not a legit playthrough. I'm not trying to, like, play Morrowind as a new release or anything. This is meant to be a playthrough that's going to be very interactive with my viewers. They're going to be guiding me through the game and telling me what to do and showing me funny stuff.
Not a legit playthrough. A strange way to say. Dictate my every action like I'm a puppet made of stinky pork.
I'm officially confused and lost. I want to buy things and I want to sleep. Where do I do such things in this town? How do I jump? Can you jump in this game? How do I lessen more? I don't know what those buttons are on here. How do I get time to pass? Is there a way to get time to pass? So how does this work? How do I do that? Now how do I put it back? How do I get a viewpoint on this asshole and see where he goes? Now how do I go back to buying? Where do I get the quests from? I don't even know anymore. It's been a while, I don't remember. Where do I get a copy of Progress of Truth? You fucking piece of shit. Where is he? How do I run in this game, by the way? Anyone know? Now, how do I sleep, guys? You can rest in town. How do I rest in town? In a bed. How do I find a bed to rest in? Popsicle says, fuck
this shit, I'm out.
It wasn't long before the tour guides got tired hand-holding. With them gone, the playthrough quickly followed.
Please play Morrowind. It's a great game. You're gonna love it. We're gonna do interactive streams. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna help you with it and everything. Now I play it, and you got half the stream chat is screaming, "Stop playing it! Stop playing it!" It's like I can't win sometimes, you know. Fuck this game. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh, I dodged. I blocked fucking bullshit.
Number 7, Kobe and the save files.
Well, let's get started, guys. Let's try to cheer ourselves up here with Knights. Let's try to distract ourselves from the terrible news. Okay. What is this? Oh, I have no game save. Are you kidding me? How is this possible? I was doing fine until number 1, we get news Kobe Bryant passed away, and now this. It's like double fucking whammy. What's going on here? Today's just a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My slaves get corrupted and deleted from friggin' Knights. What else could happen? I'm insensitive? How am I insensitive? What?
Wait, DSP did what? No fucking way. Let me hear this. No way. He didn't. He wouldn't be stupid enough for this shit.
Today's just a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My slaves get corrupted and deleted from friggin' Knights.
What? Oh, wait, hold on. Hear that shit again.
This is a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My slaves get corrupted and
Wow. Wow. Wow, dude. Kobe Bryant dies? But guess what, guys? My saves also fucking died, too. Oh, dude. Oh, God.
So this is like probably about 90 minutes to 2 hours wasted. This really fucking sucks. This is 100% not my fault at all. This is the game fucked up.
This shortfall served to further expose DSP's notorious sociopathic tendencies and general lack of empathy. Number 6, the Twitch suspensions.
Twitch loves me and my streams.
3 years later.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
To be fair, out of all 4 suspensions, none of them were over any actual rules that DSP had broken.
And that's somehow my fault, right? Like, no, I did nothing wrong.
Not so fast! You wouldn't get a copyright strike on your emotes if you actually own them instead of begging from volunteers. Additionally, for every embarrassing DMCA mistake Twitch made, DSP always came crawling back, redirecting his impotent rage towards the false flaggers.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked.
He sure tucked up a big game, but like always, he was all snort and no bite.
That's it, I've gone beast mode.
Snort.
Instead, he pleaded with internet law created to solve his DMCA problems. The same lawyer who had gotten DSP's attention just a few months prior, much to his chagrin, by dissecting his bankruptcy proceedings. Juxtaposing his tweet next to his own insulting statements is quite surreal.
Someone who's been making fun of me on the internet for months now contacts me on Twitter and says, we want to come on my show. Fuck no, you idiot. You've been fucking defaming me for months. Why the fuck would I go on your show now, you stupid idiot? No, I'll piss in your mouth. How about that? Fuck you.
Said they DSP. I'm not in water sports, but I won't kink shame you.
You got owned!
I'm coming for you.
Guess what? The stupid pig never came after anyone. And with no friends, he likely never will. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Number 5, defending Cuties.
I don't know if I've ever been in a huge situation where there's been like such a crazy age gap between two people that I had to say, gee, I wonder if this is like this guy more than double the age, almost triple the age of the woman he's with. It's not my job to stand on a soapbox here and to dictate to you guys just because maybe you respect my opinions. All right. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or wrong. How would I know? So here's the thing. There's a movie called Cuties. It's a French film about a bunch of 11-year-old girls. I love it. She's sexualizing herself.
Shake them titties, shake them titties.
And the whole plot of the movie is this girl, it's a coming-of-age film, the girl twerking in our faces, but also trying to prevent herself from being over-sexualized, which is another pitfall of going into the entertainment industry. So the plot of the movie is actually quite good. And this film was screened at the Sundance Film Festival, and sick pedophiles called bronies who worship My Little Pony loved it. They said, wow, this is an outstanding film. It's really meaningful.
Memology 101 then dared to upload DSP's own words to his own channel. A crime which could not be ignored.
What about the guy's video is untrue? The fact that he spins the movie as a pedophilia promoting movie to say that because I talked about it in a positive light, I'm defending and promoting a pedophilia movie. When it's not the case at all. He lies about the movie to make me look bad. That's the problem. And that's the thing about these people who make these garbage content on YouTube. You gotta realize they can be tricky about
shut
it.
up this dude.
Did he actually lie about stuff that I said? No. He lied about the movie I was talking about, so therefore it sounds like I'm defending something bad. Like, for example, let's say I talked about Schindler's List.
You're gonna shut up.
Yeah, Jordy and Paul are absolutely right. It's a clickbait title to make me look bad, and I don't want to talk about it during the playthrough, but that's exactly the problem. It's a clickbait title. And that's all that guy does. Garbage. Okay.
It was only a matter of time before the film released to the general population, and at that point DSP could no longer defend it.
And this film was screened at the Sundance Film Festival, and people loved it. They said, wow, this is an outstanding film. And by the way, pedophiles agrees with me.
Why he even chose to talk about this is anyone's guess, but he sure did step into a mountain of shit. Before DSP does the cliched thing of claiming we're all calling him a pedo, remember it's just for quoting his own words. Besides, there's more compelling evidence in what he doesn't reveal. Like apparently didn't even graduate high school before flying off with him, or the kinds of degenerates he covers for in his own chat. Number 4, terrible political takes. Disclaimer, this segment is to laugh at contradictions, not to relitigate politics. Don't debate me.
Shout out to Honest Fan who cheers says, why aren't you afraid of the coronavirus? It's been reported in your area. What exactly would being afraid of something do? Think about this. Afraid. I'm afraid of the coronavirus. What would that do? Nothing. It's not going to stop me from getting it. There's nothing I can do to take extra precautions against it. I'm home almost all day, every day, streaming, right? Once a week I go out. What exactly can I do? My wife has a job where she has to go out every day. She has way more interaction with people than I do. You know, she takes vitamin C supplements. She does stuff so she doesn't get sick. What else do you expect us to do? Go out and wear masks and have a hazmat suit? And it's pretty stupid. It's basically, it's a lot of hoopla over something that you can't really help. You know, so it is what it is. A lot of people get all worked up about this shit. I'm not gonna get worked up about it, okay?
6 months later.
My parents are in the highest risk group. They both have multiple pre-existing conditions and are completely fucked. If they get coronavirus, they are probably going to die.
6 months earlier.
If you get sick, you get sick, and then you treat it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not worried about coronavirus. Rest in peace to me. $1 says the coronavirus is bringing out in Italy hundreds of cases. Many of them went on public transport. Will spread further. Cases in Brazil now. If it breaks out in India, highly populated, unsanitary, it will become global pandemic. We're doomed. How are we doomed? You realize people aren't dying from this thing unless they're already sick or like, you know, it's one of those viruses that like just because you get it, you don't die. So, is it a problem? Absolutely. Is it going to be a fucking plague? No, it's not going to be a plague. It'll be a problem now. Another one. He goes, Given the potential of COVID-19 becoming a pandemic, are you planning on stopping running errands on Tuesdays and imposing self-quarantine measures? No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a panic mode person who runs around screaming the sky is falling and thinking that just because the news is so dumb and reporting it like it's the end of the fucking world, I don't believe everything that I'm told because I'm not a complete dunce sheep. No. I'm going to keep living my life and doing things normally, and it is what it is. You get sick, you get sick. But I'm not stupid. I'm not going to live my life in fear of a virus that's not as bad as the common flu that has a much higher chance of getting caught. So there you go. Beard Troops Shooty said, is the coronavirus a hoax? Is it a hoax? No, I don't believe that at all. I believe it's real. But I believe that, as usual, when there's nothing going on in the news, the media has to act like it's the end of the world. You know, like they say storm of the century every time a storm comes through, and it's never storm of the century. Half the time it's nothing. That's what the news does. They over-dramatize in order to get attention because that's how they get attention on their stuff. You know, it's hilarious because it's, you know, YouTubers basically do the same shit with the clickbait and everything. That's exactly what the news does. So, oh, you need to know everything about the coronavirus constantly, even though the coronavirus isn't crazy or anything like any kind of a pandemic whatsoever, and it's not even close to being anything like the flu. But let's talk like the coronavirus is the end of human civilization as we know it, right? Idiots. So it is what it is. It's right. Mithrin Dude said it's business. You're right. It's business, and you got played. If you think that it's actually like this is a big deal, you got played. What can I say? Kashmir Goat cheered 100 bits. He says, I don't know why you're getting angry at fans for being concerned for your safety. I'm not angry about fans concerned for my safety. You want to know what I am angry about? Gullible fans. People that, you know, believe absolutely everything and never question it and never look into it and never, you know, oh, I was told coronavirus is like this giant thing. No, live your life. Just don't be stupid. Okay?
6 months later.
This is a serious ass situation because I care about the people around here. I don't want to kill people by accidentally spreading the coronavirus.
6 months earlier.
No, I don't wear a mask. A mask does not help. I gotta say this for the millionth time. Wearing a mask does not prevent you from getting sick. Wearing a mask will stop others from getting sick from you because it holds back when you cough. But it doesn't prevent anything that's in the air from getting into your nose. Do you understand? So it's worthless. If you're trying to stay healthy, it's worthless. If you're already sick, then you should be wearing the mask. So literally every person you see wearing a mask out is an idiot because they don't know how they work. And yeah, we get sick, you get sick, just like the flu. And we'll fight it off and we'll get better versus, you know, people running out there and acting like panicking morons.
3 months later.
I'm on board, 100%. I'll wear the mask. The mask does not help. If everyone works together and just uses their fucking heads and doesn't act like a selfish asshole, oh, I don't want to wear the mask because I'm entitled and 5-year-old fucking little shit. Literally every person you see wearing a mask out is an idiot.
This wasn't just your typical situation of somebody being uninformed at first, then evolving as new information became available. In a typical display of black and white logic, DSP careened from one hypocritical extreme fringe to the other. He never stopped being wrong, regardless of which side he was on, making absurd claims as late as mid-December.
I actually read an article. You guys remember this place called Wuhan, China? Anyone remember that? Because Wuhan was the hotbed for coronavirus at first, and China imposed insanely strict lockdowns. Because in China, they don't fuck around, and everyone stayed the fuck home. They just stayed the fuck home. So the news story that I read overnight, oh, they're partying. They're out in the streets. They're drinking. Coronavirus doesn't exist in Wuhan. It's done. They succeeded, so they don't have it anymore. It's actually gone from Wuhan. They have not had a single reported case of coronavirus since May. May! They are out living life like normal.
In political jargon, useful idiot is a term for people perceived as propagandists for a cause whose goals they are not fully aware of, and who are used cynically by the leaders of the cause.
I think we can see scientifically the effects of actually listening and locking down and doing what we're told, because in America we have this mentality, well, I'm free to do whatever I want, no one can tell me what to do, and I'm not going to let anything scare me out of not doing what I enjoy doing. What exactly would being afraid of something do? Think about this. Afraid. I'm afraid of the coronavirus. What would that do? Nothing. It's not going to stop me from getting it. So I just go out there no matter what people say and do, and I'm going to live my life. Fuck yeah! Right? If everyone just does the right thing, things are going to be fine. But sadly, that's not the country we live in. you know? We live in a country where everyone is so selfish. Oh my God, you took away a tiny freedom? Well, fuck you. That's the end of everything. It's like, oh my God. But anyway, there's absolutely nothing good coming out of the coronavirus, okay? Nothing. Zero. And to say that a virus is getting you excited because more people will check out online content is ridiculous, irresponsible, selfish. Like, I could name a million negative ways that you would be to say something like that, okay? But undoubtedly, you know, digital content, on demand, over the internet style content is going to see some kind of an upturn during this period, I feel. That's just an inadvertent effect. Put the mask on. What? I missed? Fuck. Shit. Oh, that's bullshit. I blocked. Wow, I got completely robbed right there. I blocked that.
All right, nigga, it's time.
I'll be honest, I'm scared. I'll put on the mask. But it's kind of funny because there's a couple things going on that are ridiculous. First of all, GameStop, pretty much the only remaining physical games retailer, has taken it upon themselves to decide that they're essential retail that should stay open during the coronavirus outbreak. But some stores are open. For example, electronic stores are open because they're feeling that now with the social distancing, you may want to have things to do at home, whether it's, you know, get webcams, get computers, get things that you can communicate, mobile devices with other people because you don't want to be in person. Fuck you! Yes! You! My wife works at a fucking grocery store. She's gonna die. So ouch. Then how will she make me dinner? What the fuck? Bullshit! Grab me again. I can't breathe. Take that shit. I'm gonna skull fuck you, boy. Sadly, Americans are that fucking stupid. Ouch. You're stupid. You're gonna die. I'm serious. You're stupid because you got. Not shut the fuck up. I'm not stupid. Sorry that you're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. God, but you're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Are you that fucking stupid? Yeah. Look. The coronavirus is only in the news so much because it's the newest thing. And the news always has to go panic mode over every little thing. I don't know why we're freaking out about this. I really don't. You gotta listen to the expert, all right? You have to. If we listen, there's a very big chance that by the end of next year, maybe we could have a Christmas. I mean, I've gotta say, how on earth for 2 straight weeks when these protests were going on, why was the media not having every fucking coronavirus expert on TV saying, yes, this is very important to protest, but understand that you are spreading the virus and killing thousands of people when you do it. Where was the media then? My balls! My fucking balls! You headbutted my balls! My balls! Oh shit, my balls! No! Stop hitting my balls! Wow, right in my balls. Right in my balls.
Fuck you. DSP's misplaced smugness is all too common. Anyways, now more than ever, it's your responsibility to balance safety with prosperity. In other words,
Train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, be true to yourself, true to your country, be a real American.
I'm not a selfish asshole.
Number 3, the WWE Champions reveal.
Now, those of you who are longtime fans and viewers of mine know that I am a huge fan of pro wrestling. WWE Supercard. I started playing this game when it launched in 2014. Unfortunately, of course, then I got addicted to it, started playing it far too much, and I was frustrated with the game because basically there was a paywall. If I didn't keep buying cards, high-level cards, there was no way for me to progress in the game without spending insane amounts of time, and I just got bored with the game. The other game that I started playing, I play a game called WWE Champions, which of all things, if you can believe it, is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush.
Laugh derisively at him.
My favorite games on mobile are WWE Champions, which is the game that plays like a Bejeweled or Candy Crush or something like that, but has WWE Superstars in it.
You're pitiful, and you're gay.
Because I play mobile games, you know, I play this shitty WWE, game where it's like fucking playing, Bejeweled or Candy Crush. If you had to live in one video game universe for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Oh my god. Candy Crush! Because I just like to crush candies with my bare hands constantly. I like to crush hard candies. Wow. What a sissy.
Playing it is bad enough, but 2020 saw some significant pieces of evidence emerge suggesting DSP has been spending tens of thousands of dollars on this wrestling-themed mobile game. I will now quickly recap my evidence. Exhibit A. First off, he's admitted he has played the game, and the account was originally named They Call Me DSP, the name he uses on Twitter. After detractors noticed the account, the name was changed to The Gun Show and then down from the rafters, while everything besides the name stayed the same. Exhibit B. This is by far the most important thing to remember. DSP listed on his public bankruptcy forms over $5,000 a month in business expenses. Everyone who watches his streams knows this talentless dinosaur does not put $5,000 of value into his streams each month. Not even close. So where's the money going?
Reviewing your filing, it looks like you stated here that you have about $5,000 a month in business expenses. Can you itemize that for me?
No, fucking shitty ass! It's the fucking detractors yet again. You know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. Fuck this piece of shit. Shitty ass!
This seems like a sort of an attempt to back out of answering the very transparent question reviewing these files, which is that he has $5,000 a month in business expenses, which does not make any sense. I'm just asking you to explain your expenses.
Which we've done. So why are you asking again?
I do not see anywhere that adds up to $5,000 of expenses monthly.
And this question was never answered. He never actually itemized his expenses, and if he did, it was in private. Even if you don't believe the money is going towards WWE Champions, it still has to be going towards something, otherwise his forms are fraudulent, and DSP can be charged with perjury.
There's no way he has $5,000 in expenses.
Exhibit C. The Discord leaks. Discord gives its user unique 4-digit identification number. When a mod decided to leave the pig pen, he leaked screenshots of some very offensive statements about a disabled chat member. More interesting was that DSP's ID and avatar matched to the screenshots taken from a WWE Champions Discord server. The writing style is nearly identical, to the point that a text analyzer matched them with a high level of confidence. Exhibit D. The lineup! His WWE Champions faction recently required a third-party app which uses two-step phone verification. Nobody but DSP could have registered with this app. Exhibit E. By tracking playtime through the WWE Champions web interface, the account only seems to be active when DSP is on his phone or not streaming. Exhibit F.
I'm not gonna waste fucking time holding phones up and showing you shit. You're out of your fucking mind. In addition, like I said, chances are, what would happen? I hold it up. Oh God, there was something on the screen now that's more personal information that got out that they can use against me. Fuck this. And fuck you for even bringing that shit up.
As you can see, no single detail offers definitive proof. However, taken together, they stretch the plausibility of any alternative explanation.
Hold it!
In March 2021, yet another DSP mod went rogue and released Discord chat logs. But this time, instead of just screenshots, it was whole videos scrolling through several chat rooms. The invite link was also made public, which I personally used to verify its authenticity myself before it was quickly deleted. He tried dismissing it at first, of course, but had to eventually admit it was his. So, do the Discord ID numbers match? No, but there is another important number. What happened on April 13, 2020? Exhibit G. There's not a single day's difference between when the original suspected Discord server was exposed and deleted and when his new Discord account was created. If DSP had nothing to do with the original server, there wouldn't be such a correlation. Clearly he believed that by immediately making a new Discord account, he would disassociate himself from the compromised original server without taking into account the date created would still represent a clear connection. The server names also match, and the rogue mod himself verifies it's the same account. DSP even privately admitted those were his leaks. Verifying the Discord account verifies the tens of thousands of dollars of gotcha game spending by proxy, and is corroborated by the line account, the unexplained expenses, and the original name of the WWE Champions account. They call me DSP. And most importantly, even if you don't believe this explains his massive business expenses, some less probable alternative does. Otherwise, it means DSP committed perjury on his bankruptcy forms. Through years of lies, deception, projection, and gaslighting, DSP painted himself into a lose-lose scenario where the consequences of revealing the truth would be too destructive to his ego. In other words...
Good, now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of my wife, not my mom. I don't know why I said that. You're the only person who understands me. Hulk Hogan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh my god!
Number 2, vest streaks, chargebacks, and infections.
What the hell's a fucking vest streak?
Just imagine somebody asking you, what is a vest streak? The question alone is enough to make you face palm, because you know the answer is so phenomenally fucking stupid that it's hard to even believe. Alright, here it goes. One day, somebody asked DSP if he still had a vest from an old video. He then found the vest and put it on.
But wait! There's more!
DSP instantly sought to monetize this. It was new. For a guy who goes so far out of his way to do nothing, his audience wants to do something, anything, other than flat out beg for money. This very prospect of pot-oil vest eventually replaced conventional begging. What sounds better to you, guys? It sucks I didn't get $100 today. Or, guys, it sucks I didn't get to wear a vest today. This simple gimmick somehow managed to convince the pig roach cult to donate more money than ever before, and the vest somehow turned into a symbol of success, at least in DSP's own greedy brain. But, like everything involving DSP, the vest streak turned out to be 100% a lie.
100% a lie.
In reality, behind the scenes, chargebacks were nullifying tips, and the streak itself. Instead of admitting the streak had been broken, he did not admit chargebacks had occurred.
You are fake news.
Due to this deception, the fraudulent streak continued to encourage papies to keep it going, until it was eventually ended by, of all things, an infection.
Why am I toxic? I'm diseased. And it kind of sucks because, like, the momentum I had is stalled now because I was sick. So it would really suck if the vest streak ended tonight. But that's it. It's official.
Only when the vest streak had officially ended did DSP finally reveal that it had been propped up by fake tips all along. And the chargebacks themselves became the new reason that he needed more money, which continues to this day. The pay piggies didn't even notice, since they were too distracted. Buy a new chair! So there you go, that's the story of the vest streak in a nutshell.
Are you fucking telling me right fucking now that the whole gimmick of this stream is so that you pay him enough and he puts on a fucking vest?
At best, it was a stupid gimmick. At worst, it's a gigantic fraud. Now you see why DSP thinks so highly of it.
I'm not a children's entertainer.
He begs people to send him a few bucks here, a few bucks there.
Number 1, bankruptcy and perjury.
Okay, Mr. Brunel, let me go through a list of assets that your creditors have held me and might own. And if you could tell me if they're personal or business. And if you still own them. Do you own an Xbox 360?
Yes, Xbox 360, business related, I do still own it.
Okay, do you have a cat that you charged your fans $2,000 to reveal?
That is, I still own it. It is business related.
Alright, do you own a 3-foot-long strap-on dragon dildo?
Yep, that is business related. I still have it.
Premature male pattern baldness.
Business related.
Do you have gout?
That's correct.
You still have gout?
That is business related, and I do still have it.
Got it. The PlayStation Vita.
Yes, I do still own the PlayStation Vita, and it is business related, and I do still own it, yes.
Gotcha. Do you still have a shitty lemon computer?
I do have a business related computer, yes.
On it, do you still have a premium subscription to Pornhub.com?
Yes, business related, and I do still own that.
GiganticHorsebutts.com.
Yes, business related, I do still own it.
You seriously get off to that shit?
I do.
You seriously just want to fuck horses?
Sure.
Just? No shame about it?
No. They're all personally in my name, connected with my own personal online accounts, and they are all business related.
Well, okay, what the fuck? How many horsefucker sites are you registered with anyways?
Off the top of my head, I would say at least 3.
All horsefucker services?
If you mean like subscription-based services, Yes.
How much do you pay for all these?
This is just an estimate. I would assume each one roughly costs around $50 a year.
So hundreds of dollars at this point?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Moving on. How much money have you spent in WWE Champions? Mr. Bruno?
Can you repeat that, please?
Sure. WWE Champions. It's a shitty gem breaker gotcha game for wrestling spurks.
I do still own the PlayStation virtual reality, and it is business related, and I have it.
I didn't ask about the PSVR. WWE Champions. How much money? Don't tell me you're embarrassed about this, but not the horse fucker porn.
Okay, but seriously, DSP finally went bankrupt in 2020 after amassing nearly $500,000 in debt.
Damn!
That would be bad news already, but this is DSP, so of course it had to turn into an unbelievable clown show. Bankruptcy filings are public, so the entire internet could see just how false and riddled with errors his work. Serious discrepancies, underrepresenting his income, overrepresenting business expenses, the combined resulting in a reported monthly net loss of just $35. Refusal to disclose alternate sources of income. Refusal to disclose bank accounts, not listing pets, while listing pet expenses. Not filing jointly, despite being married.
We're here to talk about a very special individual, a guy by the name of Darkside Phil. Credit card debt is just massive.
Yes, it's huge.
$131,550, and this is all like credit card debt, from what I could tell.
I have a general question. How important is it to get this initial filing accurate? Because you're reading that and you're thinking, this is bullshit. Everything is questionable.
He says he's not a sole proprietor of any full or part-time business.
That's wrong. It is a sole proprietorship.
So he just flat out.
Immediately, right off the bat, first checkbox, wrong. Demonstrably wrong. Can prove it's wrong in 30 seconds.
He lists himself as employed, but then he lists self-employed. I mean,
but what entity? Is he employed by the sole proprietorship, or that doesn't exist, or he's just utterly fucking confused by what to check for anything?
He doesn't list how long he's been a content creator at self-employed.
But if you listen to any of his streams, he'll quickly remind you.
Because there's an 8-year legacy here. My 10-year legacy, 11-year legacy, 12-year legacy.
So he knows, he just admits it.
Did you own a business or have any of the following connections to any business? Sole proprietor.
He has a sole proprietorship, and he claims that he's self-employed, but then on this part, he doesn't check the box that says self-employed.
So he says yes, but he didn't check any of these, so good job. But he does say Burnell Productions.
Yeah, that's the name of the sole proprietorship.
No EIN. Oh. Yeah.
How do you? That's just wrong. No matter how, it doesn't matter what your legal understanding is. That is plain English that he is lying about, and he doesn't list his internet bills under utilities. Why?
Internet,
And I think some people were saying that he's clarified on stream that one is like a personal line, the other is a business line. Well, it's like, okay, well, you should be listing one of them here too. It's a complete mess. If you actually, like, if any of those banks decide to send anybody who even casually looks at this document, it's immediately obvious to a layman who has never heard of Phil that this is bullshit.
Okay, so electronics, no.
He claims on the thing that he has no collectibles and no electronics, which can be readily disproved by looking at any of his streams in the last 10 years.
He's borrowing
he has shit all over the fucking place.
It's just borrowed.
And he has a fucking PlayStation virtual reality goggle set. Like, very clearly, he's lying about this.
Cell phone, which he doesn't own. Remember, he doesn't own this. According to himself, he doesn't own a cell phone. $160 a month. What kind of plan is that? No alimony.
Yeah, that's a lot.
For a solo cell phone, that's expensive.
No, it's just paying for cats too, and he's listing that, but she's not a debtor.
And then ordinary and necessary operating expenses. For his business, $5,243 for his business.
You gotta wonder what the fuck $5,000 comes from. So what the fuck is he buying in his house to operate a live streaming thing out of? This $5,000.
Well, he breaking colored gems, all right?
There is a checkbox. Are you dealing with a foreclosure at the current moment? And he says no. But the answer is yes, because the bank in Connecticut has filed a foreclosure on his Connecticut property, and that's what prompted his bankruptcy to begin with. There's a thing in this asking if he's received $600 in gifts. The PS4 that he has and the TV that he has were gifts.
Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, I have a new TV. Today, I am using my PlayStation 4 Pro. I was particularly asked to not give them any credit or mention who they are.
People straight up gave him those things, and they are worth $600 by themselves. And that's another thing that he lied about on this form.
He's great. Collectibles of value, nothing. Doesn't own a single thing.
He doesn't have an entire room dedicated to his fucking horde of man-child toys.
We have here a model of well, I am having a brain fart that I can't remember this guy's fucking name. But on top is the bust of Shadowcat. If you haven't seen it yet, hubba hubba. Hubba hubba, look at those tits.
That doesn't exist. You can't go into his house right now and find it.
No sports and hobbies. This guy doesn't do or have anything. It's amazing. Homeless people who are naked have more than $500 worth of clothes, right? Like that's, for example, like does he wear pants? Does he wear jeans?
His jeans probably come from Goodwill.
Clothing, laundry, and dry cleaning, $100 a month. He spends, listen to this, he allegedly spends 1/5 of the amount of total clothing he has per month on laundry, dry cleaning, and clothing. This guy has more than $500 worth of clothes if he's spending $100.
Or he just thinks that he spends $100 on laundry detergent.
Maybe he's like the Rain Man, like Dustin Hoffman. He's like, how much do you spend on laundry? About $100. How much for your personal care products and services? About $100. Like toothpaste. How much toothpaste this guy using in a month?
He has gout. He has to take care of the gout.
So transportation include gas, maintenance, bus or train fare. It's $100. About $100. And then $100 on entertainment, clubs, recreation, magazines, newspapers, and books. But he doesn't own any of these things. He doesn't own any magazines or books or newspapers.
And if he's including his gotcha game, it should be like $10,000, not $100. You skipped over the fact he has a big fat goose egg for charitable contributions and religious donations.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I do give to charity sometimes, but that's none of your business what I do.
To spend only $600 a month on food. Personal and household items, $3,700. There's no way it's that low. I don't care what anybody says. Non-farm animals. He has a cat.
He has a cat named Jasper, and now there is the JQ, the Jasper question. Who the fuck owns this cat? He spends $100 a month on pet food.
Right.
How can this be?
It's other people's pets. He's a pet cuckold.
But he feeds them.
He's a pet cuckold feeder. So he's gonna.
Oh no!
He buys cat food for like his neighbor, and then he goes over to his house and looks through the binoculars and watches his neighbor feed the cat.
Oh my god! Everybody in chat, I want your participation. How many credit cards do you have? Phil has 14. I think once you pass double digits with credit cards, you might want to reconsider what you're doing.
God, that's depressing. How's he get these credit limits? Like they are.
Because I guarantee you.
I know how. He goes in and he says, "Well, I make $10,000 a month."
Yeah, he does have a degree in business finance, so he must know what to say to get the good credit limits.
But yeah, so all of those credit cards add up to $131,550.28. God, it's a lot of unsecured debt. Poof.
What do you I guarantee you, when you look at the business expenses, I guarantee you he's including like the interest on his cards.
Yeah, I think he's including his credit card payments. I think that's that's the only way I think he's including his mortgage too.
Yeah, it has to be the mortgage. It has to be all his payments. All his payments for everything is included under a business expense.
Ordinary and necessary operating expenses. This amount is so close to this amount.
To the limit.
I wonder if he's combining these and then double dipping on the expenses. Okay, so he makes negative $35 a month. Good job. You should probably find a second job. This is a huge lie. This is gross income.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. If you multiply his monthly income, his gross income by 12, we do not get 56,000.
Yeah, he makes this in under 6 months, according to his own calculations. So this is a big screw up. Good job, idiot.
he's begging for scrutiny when he really should not want scrutiny because he's under the limits for 8 different things. We know for sure that Darkside Phil is in possession of a PayPal account, but nowhere in this document does he mention that he is in possession of a PayPal account.
Yeah, I would consider a PayPal account to be like a bank account.
Like all of his tip money, every dollar he makes goes through that PayPal account. So it's a weird thing to admit, even if you don't keep money in it.
Yeah, he's still got to be making 6 figures in 2018.
Oh yeah,
to get a $15,000 tax bill. He has a $15,000 debt from 2018, right? That should blow a hole in his income and expenses argument immediately. Like that should make the court immediately suspicious.
He fudges everything, and that's why it seems like maliciously deceitful.
If the bankruptcy judge is paying attention, I mean, he's got so many red flags. It'll be interesting. Mortgages on other property. He has a mortgage on another property. That should be listed there. Real estate taxes. I guess he doesn't pay those.
It's not that he doesn't have them. He just doesn't pay them.
He has 2 properties, but he doesn't pay those real estate taxes. Someone said he stopped paying the mortgage on the other house in April, but he still owes that debt. Like, that's still an expense. No property, homeowners, or renters insurance. Wrong?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's just wrong. That's just like anybody can look at this and say you have 2 houses, you pay taxes presumably on them.
Wait, so then he has miscellaneous personal care, miscellaneous and personal hygiene. That should have been covered up here. And it's also $100. $100 in pet food, pet care for the pet that he doesn't have.
He has homeowners on both. So I don't know how the hell he is claiming. I feel like we've spent more time correcting this than he spent filling this out. Because there's no way he's trying to bullshit the courts in 14 different banks. Wait, does he have a horse? Are you people full of shit? He doesn't have a horse. Where would DSP keep a horse? They're saying Cat's the horse. Okay, I got it. I'm one page now.
Okay, gotcha. Cat's the horse. Perfect. Thanks for walking me through the issues with DSP's filings. They seem to be a disaster. At first I was like, oh, there's some discrepancies, but as we go through,
no, everything's wrong. Every point of action can be questioned and scrutinized more.
However, in a year plagued with extraordinary chaos and confusion, DSP was granted his bankruptcy, absolving him of over $100,000 of financial responsibility, despite his forms never aligning with reality. If you're wondering, an investigation can potentially be launched into the circumstances of this fraud-ridden bankruptcy if the courts at some point decide to exercise their due diligence. If it's any consolation, the bank that owns his Connecticut condo filed for an exemption from the bankruptcy, and it was granted, extending DSP's financial woes far into the future.
DSP streams from a webcam on a PlayStation. What is the business expense? What is it? Yes, I still question it. As someone who streams professionally, you fucking retard, I'm curious how he justifies $5,000 a month in business expenses with a shitty webcam, a PS5 that someone gifted to him, and a couch that he masturbates on. Where is the $5,000 a month? Who does he hire? Does he have an artist? Does he have anybody else? I don't even claim my artist as expenses every month. What the fuck are his business expenses? Please enlighten me. I make more money than Phil. I stream more often than Phil. I have better equipment than Phil, and my expenses come nowhere close to $5,000 a month. What the fuck is it? What is it? What is it? Enlighten me, you abject fucking moron. You ingrate. You fucking idiot. What is the $5,000 a month expense? Please tell the fucking chat so we can know why I should not laugh at DSP's $5,000 a month expenses when my expenses over the course of a year average out to something like $1,000 a month. What is it? What did he do that merits it? Why shouldn't I laugh at it? Please, put DSP's cock all the way down into your fucking esophagus and have it come out your vagina, and please explain to me, you're so fucking smart, why I shouldn't laugh at DSP lying about $5,000 a month in expenses. You're the fucking expert. Please tell me, the literal professional streamer who makes a shit ton of money doing this. Please tell me what it is. I'll wait. Oh, okay.
In the time I've documented the many sins of the worst streamer alive, Dark Side Phil, I've seen a lot of people come and go. One of the things I've seen said by newcomers is something along the lines of, I wish I could make that much money just playing video games. It's obvious this greenhorn doesn't yet understand all the parts of his soul that DSP sold just to create this self-imposed prison. By sacrificing his dignity and friendships, he has managed to turn his hobby video games into his job, and in the process has come to despise and resent them. Out of spite, he exploits the overwhelming generosity of the gaming community and the more gullible elements that reside among the fringes of the subculture. This exploitation pays for an addiction-plagued lifestyle far above DSP's means, talents, and abilities to maintain. At this point, if DSP loses his single largest contributor, an individual who happens to be a sociopath with a humiliation fetish, by the way, DSP would immediately find himself in catastrophic financial ruin. Obviously, that is not a life that anyone should envy. However, if you do find yourself upset by the absurdity of the situation, learn from DSP of the way somebody can utterly doom themselves and do the exact opposite. That message is the spirit that embodies this is how you don't play.
I just want you guys to understand that that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like, all the shit that happened to me. And all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis. Sometimes. That it's worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this.